The Dormancies account section identifies accounts that have not had any transactional activity recorded against them for the past 12 months. The other tab is Dormant Contacts, and you can navigate to it by clicking here. And here the same principle applies, where it shows contacts you haven't transacted with in the past 12 months. When we go back to the dormant accounts, we can see the last transaction date for each of the accounts and also whether they have been reviewed yet. We can review the transaction history of each of these accounts and decide if we want to keep them active or archive them. Dormant accounts tend to be unmonitored, so any activity in them may go unnoticed. So it's good practice to archive dormant accounts. You can go to your underlying accounting software and archive them, or if you have a Xero account, you can use the deep link here, which takes you straight to your Xero account, where you can edit the account. The changes made will only be reflected in Syft once your data has been refreshed. The Dormant tool is a helpful tool to ensure that you get rid of inactive accounts and maintain accurate financial information. The Suspense Accounts tab enables you to select suspense accounts and monitor them to see if they have balances lower than the threshold you have defined. You know when you receive money and you're not entirely sure where it came from? When this happens in a business, an account is created in which items are entered temporarily before the money is allocated to the correct or final account. Sometimes only the debit side of an entry is known and the credit side needs to be booked into suspense until the final account is determined, or vice versa. If your business is owed money by several different debtors, the money could be paying off any number of invoices, but if it isn't referenced correctly, it could take a while to figure out how to allocate it. And where there is unallocated money, there is potential for misstatement and fraud. First, you need to identify suspense accounts. This can be done by selecting from this drop-down tool. Then we will determine the balance threshold for the specified accounts. In this case, we will use a threshold of 5,000. Then, Syft will flag if they have not been cleared out at the end of the period as you would have expected. You can drill down into each account to view a complete transaction list, which provides more clarification on the behavior of the account. It also shows you the number of transactions within the account so that you can investigate any unexpected movements through the suspense accounts. This tool is useful to monitor your suspense accounts, and by monitoring them, it can help prevent or detect fraud.